Okay, it is time for the April update for my HOn3 Rio Grande Southern. It is April 17th, and right now I'm running some trains. I turned the sound off the two steam locomotives, so it's not quite so loud. Only the Galloping Goose right now is making sounds. So there's been some progress since last. Mainly, we've been trying to clean up the layout space because we're getting close to being finished. So my wife and I did a lot of extensive cleaning up of what was turning into a landfill underneath the layout. Ridgeway, making some progress. I've started scratch building the Ridgeway office, the RGS office, but I'm not entirely sure it's going to fit where I need it to fit, because as I'm beginning to really plan out the Ridgeway roundhouse, I'm starting to think that I might actually have to move the Ridgeway office to the other side of the former RGS main line. So we'll see what happens. I do have the plans for the Ridgeway roundhouse all scaled out, and I'm going to start building that right after I'm done with the turntable here, which I know I keep putting that off, but it's time. I need to start doing that. This is my, what I call the Anachronism Express. I picked this up at a show this weekend, the Blackstone Diamond Stack Class 70 engine, and I just made some decals on my printer using micromark decal paper. We'll see how that goes for Silverton Railroad number 100. I'm actually kind of really getting into the Silverton short lines, so I'm going to mess around with that a little bit. And then some other cars that really have no business being on a 1940s RGS, but why not? And this Silverton Railroad caboose, I'm going to let her for Silverton Northern number 1005, and it needs to have the windows reglazed as well. So other than that, just some more weeds and trees and such in Ridgeway, looking very similar to what Ridgeway looked like in photographs. I'm trying to be as faithful as I can to the real thing. Meanwhile, number 455 is coming by. This is a track cleaning car I made using basically a piece of masonite that I drilled 2 holes into the bottom of the car, ran some nails up from the masonite onto a pair of Pinewood Derby weights inside the car body that keep pressure down on the masonite so that it cleans the track as it goes. It's actually a pretty efficient little car. Now, I left it lettered CNS like that. I was thinking about kit bashing it into an RGS work car based on one of the Colorado and Southern cars, but I actually I'm starting to really appreciate the Colorado and Southern more, so I am going to go ahead and leave it that way. Okay, Ridgeway. I'm sorry, Rico. I finished the area behind Rico. So here's the ore bin, and that again is the Silverton ore bin, but I moved it to Rico because I think it's more interesting than the ore dumps that were at Rico, which were just simple ramps. Because this looks more like a mine tipple, so I happen to like it a little bit more. There's the sort of the city park, or whatever, the station park that the RGS had. Here's the road that comes down into the depot area, and I got pretty lucky with the color of the grout that I picked off the shelf at Home Depot, because it sort of matches the road in the background and it looks sort of continuous. Added a few more trees here and there, some more aspen trees and such. Here comes number 40 with a 5-car freight. Did a little more work also at the Proprietarium Mill. I'm going to have to stop the goose here in a minute. It's kind of catching up to everything. So here we go. Hold on. At least give the goose a little less throttle. Okay. So over here at the Proprietarium Mill, I did a little more finish work, kind of detailing and planting it a little more securely. Here's some old mine waste down here on the siding, and added some mine cars and a dude with a bag full of ore. So it kind of has this active mining look to it, which is what I was hoping for. I finished the scenery back here behind the lizard head area. I do need to put in a snow fence, and I also need to come back and brace this piece of masonite that covers up the window because it's starting to bow a little bit. Ophir, yeah. Not much going on at Ophir. Coming soon, the rest of Ophir. So still need to do some work on that. Coming around here, again, no work's really been done here. But coming around into Placerville, same sort of thing. I'm really sort of finalizing how I want Placerville to look. So there's going to be a water tank here. The Primus Chemical Company ore bin's going to be here. And then coming back around, here we go. And that's it for April.